Hello students, myself Dr.C.R.Chougule, Head Department of English, Gopal Krishna Gokhale College, Kolhapur. This lecture is for the students of B.A.3 Special English. Name of the paper number 13 is English Poetry for the Semester 6. Let us know the Module 7 Selections from Modern English Poetry. Poem number 3 is Tonight I Can Write, written by Pablo Neruda. Pablo Neruda was perhaps the most important Latin American poet of the 20th century. He led a life charged with poetic and political activity. In 1923, he sold all of his possessions to finance the publication the volume under the pseudonym Pablo Neruda to avoid conflict with his family, who disapproved of his occupation. In 1927, Neruda began his long career as a diplomat in the Latin American tradition of honoring poets with diplomatic assignments. The poem Tonight I Can Write, published in 1924 in a collection of poems by Pablo Neruda. The collection was translated into English in 1969 by W.S. Merwin as 20 Love Poems and a Song of Despair. Although some reviewers were shocked by the explicit sexuality in the poems, the collection became a bestseller and was translated into several languages. The theme of distance is introduced in the opening line when the speaker informs the reader and suggests that his overwhelming sorrow over a lost lover has prevented him from writing about their relationships and its demise. The speaker's constant juxtaposition of past and present illustrate his inability to come to terms with his present isolated state. Here, Neruda's language, as in the rest of the poem, is simple, to the point, and suggesting the sincerity of the speaker's emotions. The sense of distance is again addressed in the second and third lines as he notes the stars shivering in the distance. These lines also contain images of nature which will become a central link to his memories and to his present state. The speaker contemplates the natural world, focusing on those aspects of it that remind him of his lost love and the cosmic nature of their relationship. He begins writing at night, a time when darkness will match his mood. The night sky, filled with stars, offers him no comfort since they are blue and shiver. Their distance from his reinforces the fact that he is alone. However, he can appreciate the night wind that sings as his verses will, describing the woman he loved, and a declaration of his love for an unnamed woman. Then he reminisces about being with her in nights like this one. The juxtaposition of nights from the past with this night reveals the change that has taken place, reinforcing his sense of aloneness. In the next section, Neruda links the speaker's lover with nature. A technique he will use throughout the poem is to describe the sensual nature of the relationship. In the eighth line, the endless sky, and the speaker remembers kissing his love again and again. The speaker may be offering a cynical statement of the fickle nature of love at this point. However, the eloquent bittersweet lines that follow suggest that he is trying to distance himself from the memory of his love for her, and so is his suffering. The poem's contradictions create a tension that reflects the speaker's desperate attempts to forget the past. Yet he cannot escape the pain of remembering. It becomes almost unbearable to think that he did not have her. So the speaker refuses to analyze their relationship. When the speaker hears someone singing in the distance, but the fact is that no one is singing to him. As a result, he admits that his soul is not satisfied. So then the speaker expresses his loving and longing to create and reunite with his love. His sight and his heart try to find her, but notes that she is not with him. He again remembers that this night is also so similar to the ones they shared together. Yet he understands that there are no effort to relieve his pain. He admits that he loved her greatly in the past. Again, linking their relationship to nature, he explains that he had tried to find the wind to touch her. Hearing about this failed again. Now he must face the fact that she will be another's. He remembers her bright body that he knows will be touched by the another person. His poem has become a painful exercise in forgetting. He explains that because of this night in his memory, when he held her in his arms, he cannot forget. Thus he repeats, "My soul is not satisfied." However, the speaker is determined to erase the memory of her, and so is his pain, insisting that his verses will be the last verses that he write for her. Thanks for listening me carefully and attentively. Thank you.